And this is how we start the episode with the name drop once again. Mukuro Ikusaba.
この学園に潜む16人目の高校生。
I knew it was 16 characters, students, yes! I'm so good, man! It's like I played this game before! Ultimate Despair.
戦場ムクロに気をつけて。
Kyoko told me to watch out for her. Mukuro Ikusaba. That was 3 days before the next incident. 3 days before we would be faced with another murder. 3 days before the worst thing so far would reveal itself. What the heck, spoiler! 100-mile dash, pain of a junk food junkie. Daily life. In the meantime, the day after Sakura's class trial, that morning in the dining hall. So let's begin the usual post-trial investigation. Hey, didn't you make small talk or anything? We never get straight to the point like that. If you want to keep up with me, you must refrain from pointless small talk. Jeez, how is that horse of yours? He acts like that hides his own insecurities. That's what I like to think, anyway. Regardless, if you want to defeat the mastermind, you need to follow my lead. They creep around the school like a mouse, but their mastermind's pride is as bloated as a cow's udder. How do you say? Anyway, and no matter what it takes, I will rid this world of them. Hey, Toko, you're being pretty quiet. Man, you're so boring now. Yeah, sit there like a mushroom. Gonna start calling you Miss Mushroom. She didn't snap back at you. Her talking makes things difficult, so I told her not to open her mouth without permission. But if she can't open her mouth, she can't eat or drink water. I don't care. And you're okay with that, Togo? Jeez, how low is that rock you're hiding under? I believe small talk Kyakuya warned us against. And yet, I let myself get involved. But it is now finished. I will never allow you to drag me down to your level again. We're going to begin our search. Stop running your mouths and stop moving your legs. Pressured by an obvious irritated Byakuya, we all started our exploration. Catch me if you can. Wait, I'm gonna punish you. Gross. Why is it always me, bro? Why Naru? Huh? Does she want to talk to me about something? Toko, what's wrong? She trying to say something? I think she's almost... Let's see more, and I might get it. I'm sorry, but I have no idea what it is you're trying to tell me. She has let her shoulder drop. She looked so sad. I guess she gave up. And so did I, apparently. Oh, really? This film feels different compared to all the others. I'm not sure what it is. Is there some reason for that? I hope it's not anything too creepy. Is that the way to... What the heck is this? A grotesque horror of the room struck me so hard and fast. What I saw was bad enough, but what I smelled, it was sour, pungent, impossibly rank. It smells awful, doesn't it? It's it must be very least vaguely familiar to you. After all, you've been around your fair share of corpse. Yeah, but why is the blood red here? Are you saying it's the smell of death, their flesh, and fat and blood? Your flesh. There was no surprise in his voice, no shock. But he was right, I had experienced the smell more than once before. It was the smell of death and despair. But the smell here is strong, condensed. It's the smell of a battlefield. Monokuma must have. What? My fault again? Stop trying to blame everything on me. If you hadn't done what you did, this never would have happened. No. It's quite the opposite. The opposite? Yep, let me give you a itty bitty iggy squeaky little hint. As far as this room goes, I don't know a thing. I just left it exactly how I found it. What? How's that for a hint? Better than those stupid hints you got from NPCs in those mean old RPGs. But it's pretty scary, huh? Blood all over the words and junk. Of course, even in the outside world, people die bloody gruesome deaths every day. So it's not really a big deal. Just keep your chin up and keep it on living, soldier. What's he talking about? He has left it the way he found it. What's the meaning of all this? That's a good question. This could have, if it was like this before, this could have been the accident or the tragedy they were talking about in the notes and stuff. How are we feeling today? We're feeling great. We're doing good. We're loving the game. I'm getting ad bang. Oh no. Let me know when you're back. Or we can't even hear me. But... There's blood all over the place. I want to shut my eyes forever and against that a ghastly sight. It appears the bloodstains are dry. And the colors have changed as well. I think it's safe to assume these stains are inconsiderably old. This is all really blood? Of course! Wouldn't you find it interesting otherwise? I wouldn't find it interesting otherwise. And it is interesting, I assure you. What on earth happened in this classroom? It seems like he's enjoying himself. No way can I keep up with someone like that. But we're feeling good, we're here playing Danganronpa, one of my favorite games ever. This is such a fun game. I'm having a blast, let's go! The white chalk outlines drawn all over the floor. How many bodies were there? Seen this kind of thing on detective shows and stuff like that. You always see it at the scene of a murder. I wish I could say I don't believe it. Byakuya, about what Monokuma told us. It's like I'm not even here. Yeah, I must be lost in thought. Is he really thinking that hard, or is he just flat out ignoring me? Okay, I'm back. Welcome back. Now, as I say, we're feeling great. We're feeling great today. We're having a blast playing this game. I'm having a lot of fun. You know, I'm sorry about the ads. You know how Twitch are, you know. Is he really thinking that hard, or is he just flat out ignoring me? Maybe a little bit of both. I'm pretty sure that might be the tragedy of... It's locked. We came all this way just to be denied here. Sign in the hall says biolab. A biolab? That we're forbidden from seeing into? Kinda sounds like something out of an old cheesy horror movie. What's this? A dojo? Basically is a dojo, eh? Dot. What Kyoko told me yesterday. What the heck did it mean?
戦場向こうこの学園に潜む16人目の高校生超高校級の絶望と呼ばれる女子高校生戦場向こうに気をつけて
Kyoko. I'm not going to say anything. Huh? Can't say anything. Kyoko narrowed her eyes. Her gaze darted to the surveillance camera. You understand why, right? She was trying to tell me that whatever it was important. The mastermind couldn't find out. But how did Kyoko get her hands on information that could be that important? We're finished here. She made it very clear that our conversation had come to an end. Yes, like usual, I didn't understand anything better than before. Alright. The target seems pretty far. Gotta say, pretty proud of my eyesight. Oh, nice coins! Yeah! Yes! A suit of armor is on display. It's extremely Japanese. Oh yeah, more coins! Yeah, I'm rich, guys! Anything else in here? Locker. There's a bunch of wooden lockers in here. The wooden lockers keys remind me of super old school public bathhouses. It's a straw post used for sword For sword practice. They did use it for training here too. Did they use it for training here too? I can't read sometimes. Sometimes I'm absolutely out of my mind. And then the sakura trees. Even though this room is totally enclosed, there's cherry tree planted there. It's in full bloom. It's quite elegant. This is what you consider elegant? Huh. I lived overseas for a long time, so this kind of Japanese style scenery is refreshing. Because in our situation, isn't it kind of out of place? I guess it is, man. What the? It's a random ass open door here. It's so bright too. Oh, it's a planetarium. Is that what it's called? Just to be sure, I should take a look into the tool shed. Okay, let's see what's in here. This place seems totally disorganized, from a lawnmower to fertilizer, flower pots to a farm tool. Okay, what do we have? We have two hoes there. We have a pickaxe. No, I don't know what it's called. A shovel, a lawnmower, two like as big scissor. I don't know what it's called either. And a is that a I don't remember what it's called either. I'm honest. And leaning against the back wall, is that a pickaxe? Yes, it is. Different kinds of gardening tools here. It's trying to get us to become self-sufficient. Huh? There's something carved into the handle of this pickaxe. Crazy diamond! Isn't that... what's his face? Isn't that... Mondo's gang? Crazy diamonds? I feel like I remember seeing that somewhere. Of course you did, bruh. Monokuru? That's a lawnmower here. Even with this here, who's actually gonna take care of the lawn? Oh, more coins! I take those! Dang, I go rich. So many fire plots, big ones, little ones, any size you might need. You better grow some flowers to put in my room. Sure. If you say so, buddy. Bags of fertilizer are piled up. There's so many different kinds and to choose from. More coins? Oh yeah! We love coins, guys. We love coins. What's this? There's some kind of control panel set near the wall. Does it control the air conditioner or something? It's for the sprinklers. Sprinklers? Yeah, it controls the sprinklers in the garden. Yeah, sprinklers are set to go off every morning at 7:30. Don't you dare change it without permission. Of course, the settings panel is locked, so you know, you couldn't change it if you wanted to. So that means the sprinklers go off at 7:30 AM every morning? Yep, you got it, super user-friendly, which sucks. So if it gets here too early, you'll get drenched, so watch yourself. But you're not a little kid, right? You're too old to go running around through sprinklers anyway. Or do you have some kind of water fetish? I'm gonna tell everyone. I didn't even say yes, man. Is this a chicken coop? What's a chicken coop doing here? Chickens? This place has chickens, huh? There's regular chickens, right? Like they don't eat people or lay bombs instead of eggs or something like that. It seems safe. It's a chicken. It's really alive, right? There's no mistake. Sure. I can press every single chicken? It's a chicken. It's not expected to be fed. It's a chicken. It really is, right? I can't even tell for sure, man. It's a chicken. It doesn't have like a second form, right? It's not a freezer, bro. It's a chicken. It's not gonna like lay a bomb, is it? Who knows, man? Who knows? Oh, you like chickens too, Makoto? Yeah, I love these little guys. They're seriously cute, right? And there are exactly 5 of them here. Exactly. 5. You know, the number that comes after 4 and before 6. At least in terms of natural numbers. Anyway, whenever the numbers 5 pops up, that's a good omen. It contains the mysterious of the cosmos. It's a number of power, a refreshing number on par with hand squeezing all natural lemonade. He never lets me get a word in edgewise. That's a big ass freaking flower. What? What is this? I think it's super weird, super creepy. Flowers aren't supposed to get this big. Is this thing real? Watch out! What? That's a Monokuma flower. I came with the name myself. Try and touch it and you're in for some real excitement. Your heart are like, whoa, and the plants like are like snap, and your like flesh is all like, brr, I'm dead. In other words, it's a monstrosity. It's a monstrosity. Monstrosity. I can't say it. What the? Monstrosity. It's pretty freaking amazing if I do say so myself. A student host speak I hear me add improvement after improvement and create this miraculous creature. Miracle creature. All by botanists, although they don't go here anymore. They died during the tragedy. By the way, despite how it looks, that flower is super practical. You can eat paper, plastic, even people, so it's totally good for the environment. Such an eco-friendly creation is vital for the future growth of healthy society. Not that I didn't know anything about that myself. Spouting more and more nonsense, Monokuma eventually disappeared. Whatever it is, I better keep my distance. Oh, more coins! Oh yeah! At first I thought it was blue skies, but it turns out they just painted the walls and the ceiling. Oh, but the plants are real. It's been a while since I've smelled vegetation. It helps me relax. That's not what you're thinking, is it? Huh? Why is that bad? Don't you get it? Don't you realize the true horror of a plant life? It's there, just beneath the surface, beneath their calm exterior. They're always watching and waiting. And when they decide can't leave us in here charged with the earth anymore, they put their plan up global into action. I'm serious. Yeah, I'm sure you are, buddy. I'm sure you are. I guess I've seen what there is to see up here for now. But once again, nothing I found seems to make any real sense. Let's get back to the dining hall and find out what the others turned up. Yeah, let's see what they turned up. I need to drink some water first. Alright, one after another, everyone made their way to the dining hall. And before too long, it would appear everyone has returned. But still, it's 6 of us. It's barely enough for a decent volleyball team. Hey, don't be so sour, puss. What kind of think positive? Besides, even if one more person dies, we can still fill the basketball team. That's like reverse positive thinking. Anyway, there's no time to be depressed. For the sake of everyone we lost, we have to do our best. Can we stop all this group hug nonsense? We need to find out what everyone discovered. Alright. What? I can't go running off now. I will try to press this dude. By the way, did any of you find it? That strange room on the 5th floor? Well, no. Strange is a massive understatement. The smell of flesh and fat and blood. Their white outlines countless of corpses. It was more dreadful than anything I've encountered here so far. What the hell are you talking about? The smell itself was horrific. Far beyond any normal murder scene. Every body smell concentrated. God, I'm glad I didn't see it. I feel like I'm gonna barf just hearing you describe it. I mean, what the heck is that happening in that room? I can only think of one thing. A large group of people died right there in that room. A bunch of people killed in there? Sup, seriously, I'm gonna throw up. Perhaps that was what meant by the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Huh? You're thinking the same thing then. My theory is, the mass murder that took place in that room is the incident that happened 1 year ago. As I said, the tragedy. The awful scene in that room. That was the tragedy that happened a year ago? Precisely. The tragedy is another name for the genocide of the student body of Hope's Peak Academy. If that's true, I would explain why Hope's Peak was forced to close its doors. I mean, I guess it all makes sense, but it all just so awful. Not just awful, super awful, awfully awful. They're right, it's beyond awful. It's terrible, tragic, hopeless. But still, how is it not one of us ever heard about something like that happening? Does that mean they really did cover it up? Cover. I checked all the windows on the 5th floor, front to back. Used to kind of be Sakura's job, but anyway, no dice. There were metal plates on all the windows, just like everywhere else. Which means no chance of escape on the 5th floor either. But when I was looking around, I realized something about the layout of the school. What exactly do you notice about the layout of the school? Take a good look at the 5th floor yourself, didn't you, Makoto? Huh? Why do you ask? Because if you did, you must have noticed the 5th floor is lacking something every other floor has. Something all the other floors, but on the 5th floor? Are you talking about the stairs? Aren't there any stairs leading up to the 5th floor? That's what you're talking about, right? Does that mean the 5th floor is the end? We're starting to get a clear picture of the school. All that's left now is to solve the underlying mystery. But that's the hardest part. Even if it's hard, we still gotta do it. Yes, yeah. Hina's right. Everything will be okay as long as we work together. I'm sure we'll make it out of this. No, not I'm sure. We absolutely will make it out of it, no matter what it takes. I'm losing my voice again. Hey, Byakuya. Seems like Koga wants to say something. So, what are you telling me? Cause you told her to zip it or whatever. I've forgotten about that. Jesus, man. I know you like torturing her, but come on. Well, Toko, if you want to envelope us all in your putrid breath, I won't stop you. You honor me, master. And don't worry. I take care of the other problem. Seriously? You guys gonna take it? Shut up and don't interrupt and master me or talking. Okay, so what did you want to tell us? Well, I was in a classroom on the 5th floor and something caught my eyes. Attention. It was this. A knife? Oh, that thing is huge. It's like Rambo size. It's a survival knife of some type. But what was that doing in a classroom? How would I... No. What are you gonna use that knife for? What are you planning to do to us? I'm not gonna do anything. I just picked it up. I didn't want to leave the knife just laying around. I'd rather have it laying around than in your hands of a serial killer. Don't compare me to her. I'm nothing like her. And listen, more important. Now that we have the knife, what are we gonna do with it? We can't let Toko keep it. That's for sure. We don't know what she might do. I don't want it anyway. It's too dangerous. So what to do? When did you hang on to it, Makoto? Huh? Me? Oh yeah, I totally trust Makoto to take care of it. Oh, then that's it. That's that. Hold on, don't I get a say? It just shows how much they trust you. You should do as they ask. You sure it's trust? I feel like they're just using me. Okay, so here you go, Makoto. You acted like I already said yes. Fine. I guess there's nothing I can do. I'll just keep it in my desk drawer for now. And anyway, that's all I want to say. Hey, Toko. Do I still have to have bad breath? Sorry. I'm sorry it stinks. I'm sorry. You made a valuable discovery. Good job. Huh? The master just praised me? Hey, good for you. I'm dreaming. I must be dreaming. That would ever experience such a dream. That feels strange. So strange, really strange. Oh no. Yeah. Whenever I look at Toko these days, it makes me feel sad. You don't say. Well, there's a big gardening up on the 5th floor, and I found more than one thing to be worried about. A stupidly large lamp, a plant, a chicken coop, and I know what you're gonna say, but a tool shed. Monokuma said it was called a Monokuma flower. Even touching it seems dangerous, so we have to be careful. It's totally a man-eating plant. I'm pretty sure it's different from the one that lives in the pipe, though. Anyway, that thing must benefit from sprinkler system as much as anything else in there. Oh yeah, apparently the sprinkler comes on every morning at 7:30 on the dot. On the dot. Yeah, I remember that. You don't want to get drenched and catch a cold. Well, you don't have to worry. They say idiots never catch colds, you know? Of course not, because idiots never get wet. I think you're thinking of ducks. I'm starting to worry about you, Hero. Can you tell me what 10 plus 10 is? Hey, come on! You don't always have to call me dumb! I may have held back 3 times, but that doesn't make me stupid. If it makes you happy, I'll answer your dumb question. So, what was the question again? Oh, well, you just answered it. Pretty much. My concern is with the biolab. It was the only place on the 5th floor we couldn't access. The biolab, huh? I wonder what's in there. If there were like a cliche horror game, it'd be some kind of creature, the final boss or a turret, or... We're not in a horror game though. Either way, we don't need to worry about it at the moment. Don't bother thinking about something that can't be understood, no matter how much you think about it. Your tiny brains can only do so much, so focus on utilizing them efficiently. I don't really like how you said it, but what you said is probably right. No. How I said it is right too. Alright. There's a bunch of chickens in the chicken coop, right? That's right, 5 chickens! I love chickens. Let's raise them up in big fat and then make fried chicken. Oh, or barbecue. Decisions. Oh, how about raw? Because there's nothing fresher than raw, right? I'm pretty sure that kill you. I mean, Hina needs to have a talk, man. Like, what the frick do you mean eat raw chicken, bro? You noticed it too, huh? The pickaxe. Huh? What about the pickaxe? Well, there was a pickaxe in the tool shed. And the words crazy diamond has been carved into the handle. Haven't seen that phrase somewhere before. Haven't we seen that phrase somewhere before? Crazy diamonds. Yeah, that sounds kind of familiar, I think. I don't think I know. I don't just think, I know. We've definitely seen that phrase before. Huh? Where? Ah, that's it, I remember! It was on Mondo's uniform, on the back of his jacket. His jacket said the same thing, right? Crazy diamond. You're absolutely right. But why would that be on the pickaxe in the garden? Mondo must have snuck in there and done it, right? But we didn't have access to the garden until today. And maybe Mondo brought it with him when he first came here and Monokuma confiscated it. Whatever the reason, that's what stuck out to me in the tool shed, the pickaxe connected to Mondo. Well, what stuck out to me wasn't the pickaxe at all. Huh? Then what did? Well, what I noticed was the lawnmower. I think maybe we can use it to call for help. How are you gonna call for help? How are you gonna call help? How are you gonna call for help with a lawnmower? I don't know. Maybe maybe I could use it to make a crop circle or something. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna make. Crop circles. And we can use the taunt to call for help. What the heck's happened to you? You only liked this in the beginning, you know? Well, back then my personality hadn't quite solidified yet. I didn't think it was possible, but I'm more disappointed in you now than I've ever been. Well, I think that's all the new information we have for now. So, now what do we do? Well, Starting today, you're all under my command. But before we proceed, I need to figure something out. Jeez, how cocky can you be? You're gonna bust through the ceiling if your head gets any bigger? So, what's it is it you wanna figure out? Kyoko's identity. Huh? Kyoko's identity? But Kyoko is Kyoko, right? Yes, but who is she? The rest of us have a clear, definable reason for having been selected to attend Hope's Peak Academy. Hina's the ultimate swimming pro. Hiro's the ultimate clairvoyant. Even Makoto is the ultimate lucky student. More lucky than lucky these days, but... Hifumi Yamada, hello! Welcome to the stream. What? Hifumi, you're alive? I saw you die in the last chapter, man. What are you doing alive? Man, I missed you. I missed doing your voice, man.
Hello, it's me, Hifumi Yamada. Hello.
I think that's how I made it. I don't remember. It was something like that. Welcome to the stream, though. Welcome. So, what about you, Kyoko? Can anyone tell me what she is? How did you mention it? She never told us. Well, Kyoko doesn't really like talking about herself anyway, right? It's no matter of what she likes or doesn't like. This is a matter of trust. Can you trust someone who's unwilling to reveal their true identity? We need to avoid raising any more unnecessary suspicions. So Kyoko, it's time you told us. ... I can't. What? Why won't you tell us? I didn't say I won't. I said I can't. What do you mean? Because I don't remember. What? I have no memory of what I am. You have no memory? You mean... amnesia? ... If I thought you had a sense of humor, I'd say you were joking. But if this is a joke, I'm not laughing. You can't be serious right now, can you? I knew you wouldn't believe me. That's why I didn't say anything. But it doesn't matter either way. The truth will make itself clear before we're done. So you have no intention of telling us, then I can no longer stand by and do nothing. What are you going to do? Torture me? Nothing so barbaric as that. I will simply limit your options. I can't allow you to engage in any further suspicious activity. Limit my options? Give me the key to your room. If she gives you her room key, she can't go to sleep in her room. She'll be breaking school regulation. And if she doesn't want that, she'll talk. It's easy. All she has to do is tell us about herself. Yes, hold on. A third like that... Fine, I understand. Good. You're finally in the mood for conversation. Without saying a word, Kyoko walked right up to Byakuya and held out her room key to him. You damn fool! Why do you refuse to talk? Whether I want to or not, I can't. All I can do is keep telling you that. Maybe she really did lose her memory. If you really think about it, it doesn't sound totally impossible. This is the worst school ever, where the only worst stuff happens, right? I mean, she would fit right in. The worst school, where only the worst things happen. Do you really mean that? Huh? Can you really be sure that life here has been filled with only the worst things? What do you mean? Perhaps I've said too much. Kyoko then turned her back on us, and without a word began to walk away. Where do you think you're going? Don't worry, I'm not going to do anything to harm you anyway. Any of you. Kyoko's last words. The dining hall was silent. The only sound was door opening and closing as Kyoko left the room. What's her deal? What's her deal? What's her deal? I think you went too far, taking her room key like that. For her, that wasn't far enough. Maybe she gets off on attention. I can't believe her enjoying getting yelled at. You're getting noisy again, Doko. Sorry, I can still hear you. The sound of you breathing, of your heart beating, it grates on me. Are you telling her to die? I mean, I know how you feel, but... What's Kyoko gonna do now? Plus the situation. It's like before. It's no different from when everyone started accusing Sakura. And I'm no different either. I still can't stop anyone. What the hell? Why are you yelling all of a sudden? Cause look! It's you! How long have you been standing there?
I'm very, very angry!
Angry at what?
At the thief! Yes, that's right. I'm very sad to have tell you there's a thief in your midst.
What?
My precious, they stole it!
Your precious?
Your teacher had such faith in you. Reality is filled with so much hardship, isn't it? No wonder people run away into their fantasies.
What the heck is your precious?
Shut up. I hope all of you get stuck in a hiring freeze and die penniless on the street.
And he's gone. What the heck was that all about? It says something about his precious getting stolen. Does anyone have any idea what that might mean? It likely has something to do with Kyoko. Huh? Who else other than her would be willing to be able to steal something from Monokuma? Did Kyoko really steal something from Monokuma? If that's true, what was it? Why would she do that? It's already nighttime? Dang, that was fast.
Onai Hozo.
校内放送
Onai Hozo desu. We need to get out of here. We can talk about this more tomorrow. And about Kyoko. However, after what just happened with Monokuma and Kyoko, I feel like there's something in the air. I would suggest you take extra precaution tonight. Stay in your room and don't go wandering around.
それは
Not like we need you to tell us that. Well then, let's disperse. I'll see you all tomorrow. Following his lead, each of us went back to our rooms. Ah, that's right. I need to put away the knife that I got from Toko. I think the safest place for it will be in my desk drawer. By the way, is Kyoko really gonna be okay? She can't get into her room. What's she gonna do? Is there something I can do? Something I can... No way, you passed out already, babe. Dot, 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 dot. Ding dong! Who the heck is this? So I opened my eyes to realize I'm falling asleep without realizing it. But more important, did I hear the doorbell? Kyoko!
ね
I'll be waiting for you in the dressing room. See you there. Hey, wait, Kyoko! Without acknowledging me, Kyoko disappeared into a depth of darkness hallway. I know we're not supposed to go out during nighttime, but... I can't just not go.
ね
Sorry for asking you to meet with me so late. It's okay, I'm used to it.
そう
Indeed.
じゃあ
Well then, let me get straight to the point. It's something you can't talk about in front of the surveillance camera, right? So does this have to do something to do with whatever it is you stole from Monokuma? Monokuma told us earlier that someone has stole something from him. Was it you?
え
That's right. So I was right. What did you steal?
それは
I stole this. A key? But looking at it, I could tell it wasn't just any key. It was shaped like Monokuma. It's probably the only key on its kind on Earth. Where did you get this?
それ
From
は
the headmaster's room. What? You snuck into the headmaster's room? But wasn't it locked?
でも
The lock was broken. What?
そう
It was Sakura. She did it for us. She did?
え
Remember what she said in her note? I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight for you. So Sakura broke into the headmaster's room for us.
そうよ
That's right. So that's when we could uncover whatever secret might lay hidden within. She did that for us. She violated the school regulation to help us. She'd already decided to die, so her last act was to defy the rules of this place.
え
I noticed the room was open before the class trial was over yesterday. But if I'd just strolled into the room, Monokuma would have noticed right away, which is why I used you as a decoy. So you asked me to meet you at data center in order to...
そう
Correct. I wanted you to draw Monokuma's attention. I took that opportunity to sneak into the headmaster's room, and as a result, found this key. Wow. And what you told me about yesterday, did that come from the headmaster's room too?
戦 草場ムクロ
Ikusaba Mukura.
この学園に潜む16人目の高校生超高校級の絶望と呼ばれる女子
The ultimate despair.
戦場ムクロに気をつけて
Did you find out about this Mukuro Ikusaba while you were in there?
ええ
I did find a file in the headmaster's room that talked about her, yes. I didn't know all the details yet, but one thing I do know is that Mukuro Ikusaba is dangerous. Dangerous?
つまり
She may very well be the mastermind. Mastermind? But didn't Alter Ego say the headmaster was probably the mastermind?
違うわ
No, the headmaster isn't the mastermind, I'm sure of that. What? I don't have proof yet, but I have no doubt I'm right. To make such a strong statement without proof, it's not like Kyoko at all. But if it isn't the headmaster, does that mean Mukuro Ikusaba really could be the mastermind?
とにかく
Anyway, this key is the one big opportunity we've been waiting for to get our hands on. Now that we've grasped it, we can't let it go, can we? Sure, but I mean, what's this key even unlock?
それは
I don't know yet, but which is why. I need to draw Monokuma's attention again, while I go and find out. Wait, so you're planning on sneaking back in again? You can't! That's way too dangerous. And you want me to draw his attention? But we don't actually know there's just one mastermind, right? If there's more than just one person watching us.
そうかしら
But they didn't catch on last night, right? Maybe we just got lucky.
ね
Maybe the mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. Huh? Like I said, we didn't get caught last night. But as you said, maybe it was just pure luck. Which is why we're gonna run the experiment one more time. If we're successful again, then what may have just been lucky guess will be proving true. As Kyoko talked, she was calm, collected as ever. I couldn't help but just stand there and listen.
ね
If it's true that the mastermind can't watch us and control Monokuma at the same time, then there would have to be a period of time where the mastermind is vulnerable. What we need to do is find out for sure if that's actually true and if we can exploit it. Maybe, but no matter what, the risk is too high. When I think what might happen if we fail,
なんで
I don't think you need to worry all that much after all. With minimal restrictions, you are free to explore hopes to be at your discretion. No restrictions have been placed on our efforts to solve the mystery, am I wrong? Even when I took the key, I didn't break any rules as far as I can tell. But if the mastermind decides to do something, all the rules in the world won't matter. He could just kill us all without a second thought.
なるほどね
I see. In that case, even if the plan fails, we'll still be able to prove or disprove that hypothesis. What?
そう
In a moment of crisis, will the mastermind break their own rule or adhere to them no matter what?
つまり
In other words, we gain something whether we succeed or not. Now, there's no reason not to do it, right? But
先に
you
進
spend all
む
your
ため
time
に
trying to avoid the
危険
danger.
を避けては通れない
We know the danger, but if that risk means solving mystery, we have no choice.
ね
Am I wrong? That moment, I finally realized. I had never seen the slightest hint of fear or despair in Kyoko's eyes. Her gaze was firmly fixed on mystery ahead, the enemy standing before us, and with that in view, she has smiled. I can't change how I feel, and I wouldn't if I could. Then Kyoko took something from her coat pocket and held it out to me. Huh? What's this?
そうね
Consider it a symbol of my determination. Don't open it yet. Only open it if something ever happens to me. If something happens?
でも
If not, I'm not planning on dying. But there's always a chance of it, and that without meaning is unappealing.
ね
Please, I want you to hold on to it for me. Fine, I'll hold on to it, just because you asked me to. But I'm not going to give it back at some point. Oh, I'm going to give it back at some point. You can't be sure of that. You can be sure of that. Can't read. Yes, of course.
ね
Oh, and one more thing. Can't tell anyone else what I've discovered. Sure, because there's a chance the mastermind might find out, right?
え
Well, there's that too. Huh? You mean there's something else?
そう
There's nothing. Forget I said anything. I just can't forget that easily.
じゃあ
Okay then, shall we begin?
苗木
I'm
君
counting on you, Makoto. I just have to get Monokuma's attention, right? Well, I give him my best shot.
じゃあね
I'm going ahead. This is up to you. Her curt goodbye was no different from any other time. And like every other time, she moved at a brisk pace as she left. What wasn't like every other time was the sudden knot I felt in my stomach as I watched her walk away. No, everything's gonna be fine. I know it. Cause it's Kyoko. Talking myself helped me shake off some of my anxiety. And then I got to work. Okay, let's do this. Hey, Monokuma! You can see me, right? Get out here! I got a bone to pick with you. Then a few moments later.
Well, this is a surprise, you being the one to call me out. Hey, by the way, huh? What were you and Kyoko up to? Going to the bathhouse, just the two of you in the middle of the night? Definitely a hot and steamy moment, would you say? So warm and wet, so wet and warm. I bet you guys removed to confirm with local and it's shock. All over here, didn't you? I'm gonna talk, huh? Sure, I get it. Well, whatever, unlike you, I have absolutely no interest in late night bath scenes. Guess I like to maintain a healthy life of observation far away from X-rated exploits. Oh, so is that why there's no surveillance camera in the bathhouse? Bullseye! Or is it maybe because the lens gets all fogged up and you can't see anything anyway? It sounds like that's the bullseye to me. Anyway, you went to all the trouble to get me out here, now what do you want? Oh well, it's something I wanted to confirm with you. Whether I'm the mademoiselle or a mademoiselle or a dude fella? In the Bear Kingdom there is no male or female. Actually there is. Seriously? And then when am I? My entire existence. That's enough. I get stuck if I think about it too much. So what do you really want to ask me? Oh well, you told us earlier that your precious had been stolen. What's this precious of yours? Listen, I'm sure this is a silly question, no way it's possible and all, but... Is that serious what you dragged me out here to ask? You gotta be kidding me, you gotta be 100 megaton friggin' kidding me. You're not gonna ask me something useful, like how to get best honey or your sign breeding tips? You see, that's crazy. All your pubescent team boys as nutty as you. God, you're annoying. Fine, I'll tell you. It was a key, and that's it. What was the second thing? It's blank, stupid, a secret. Fill it in yourself. Making me trudge all the way out here for that. I'd like to see what's going on in that brain of yours. And next time you summon me for something so stupid, I'll open your skull and find out. After more than a few swear words, Monokuma stormed off. Phew. I hope I kept him distracted long enough. Now all I can do is wait and hope Kyoko makes it okay. Out okay. No, she'll be fine. It's Kyoko after all. I'm sure she's fine, right? Right? Went back to my room and laid down, doing my best to settle my nerves and get back to sleep. Monokuma Theater! I kinda missed this one. Okay. That's it? Oh, what? It's a super stylish, super fashionable game created by Spike Chunsoft. You got to buy it now. And you guys have to recommend it to your friends too. Did they just advertise in their own game? Advertise their game in their own game? What? Was that supposed to be the other one with the sisters shooting? I don't know. That was the weirdest one. My body feels so heavy this morning. Must be because I was up so late last night. Anyway, I need to get to the dining hall. You're 1 minute late, Makoto. How do you explain this? Sorry, I'm not feeling so great today.
You really think a tired excuse like that is gonna work? Are you allowed to talk again? I don't recall giving you permission. I just thought, I mean, since a day had passed, it had maybe reset. Sorry, please don't hate me. Whatever my punishment is, I'll accept it. I'll hang as a sign for my neck that says bad girl. I'll clean your bathroom with my toothbrush. If you stop making disgusting comments like that, maybe I can forgive you. Thank you. I won't make any more disgusting comments, I promise. If I do, you can stuff my mouth full of trash. As long as it's you and no one else, I don't mind. It's not you, she's disgusting to the bone. Anyway, where's Kyoko? I haven't seen her this morning. No, cool! This is the worst than being late for lunch. For a date, for your wedding, for anything. Maybe she's mad about Happy yesterday. She's not gonna show up anymore. I can't tell the others why Makoto might not be here. The best thing is to do right now is to keep quiet. Whatever her reason, I'm curious to know what she is doing. I know she's not in her room, so... Oh yeah, you still have her key, right? Ah, are you looking for Miss Kitty? What? What do you want now? I'm right? You wonder where Miss Kitty is, right? Do you know where she is? Well, it's hard to say. You don't know either? It's because he doesn't know. That's why he's here, to try and prod us for information. Hey, don't you hate it when you ask someone what their favorite movie is and they name some Indian bullcrap? Bullcrap? Not Indian, Indie. I feel like I'm getting whiplash the way he changes subjects like that. Thank goodness, it looks like Monokuma really didn't notice. So I guess our plan went off just fine last night. Which could mean... Maybe the Master can monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. Could she have been right about that? So, was that right? You're looking for Miss Kitty? Any idea where she might have gone? We have no idea. And even if we did know, we wouldn't tell you. For serious! I see. Well, fine, whatever. I don't even care anymore. Sayonara, suckers! As soon as he was gone, we all glanced around at each other. So, what was that just now? Does that mean... Oh, crap. It would seem that way. Whatever the heck she's have gone. Where the heck could she have gone? Don't you think we should go look for her? And how would you suggest we approach that task? Even Monokuma can't seem to know to locate her. Yeah, how can he not know where she is? So strange. Kyoko must have used that key to sneak into some unknown part of the school. But somewhere even Monokuma would have noticed? Where could it be? We spent the rest of the breakfast talking about where Kyoko could have gone. Afterwards we returned to our rooms. Phew. Breakfast didn't help me feel any more upbeat, that's for sure. I feel like this is more than just me staying up late last night. Probably is. Alright, and with that I'm gonna end this stream. I'll be back, oh crap. I'll try streaming on the weekend. I can't promise anything. I'll try. I am having a... wrong one. I am gonna be busy next week, so I probably won't be able to stream for a while. And then the week after that, up until Thursday or Friday. At Friday I'll be fine again. So I'll try streaming tomorrow and on Sunday to get, you know, some more videos so I can upload while I'm gone. But I won't be able to stream for around 2 weeks after this week is done. So yes, so you guys know. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, evening, afternoon, whatever my time, and hope to see you guys in the next one. If you haven't already, please consider following. I do appreciate a lot. And until then, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Well, until then, I'll see you guys. Hope you guys take care and peace. I don't know what I'm saying. Peace. Owie, 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 owie. Even if it's hard, you have to endure, endure, endure. That's a quote from the famous marathon runner Samuel Vangier. But I am in Sweden. I am in Sweden too. It's very early. It's 11 right now, but you know how it is. But every person's endurance has a limit. True. Should I talk to Hina for a while? Yes. I think we need a change of pace. And when I think change of pace, I go think 50 laps in the pool. What? I'll change my pace with Hina in the pool. That sounds mad. Hina and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give Hina a present? Yes, definitely. What would you like to give her? I'll give her the Coca-Cola. Thank you, I'm super stoked. Does that mean she liked it? Hey, Makoto. I'm so tired. Yeah, you look pretty tired. What happened? I woke up earlier than normal this morning, so I decided to do push-ups, sit-ups, and squat set. Ended up doing 1,000 of each. What the? Well, I struggled at 100 now. Well, that would explain it. Tired. So tired. I want something sweet. I want those things you get from your when you mix flour, sugar, butter, and eggs, and deep fry them. So what's Hina looking for? Donuts? Oh, I know. You want some donuts, don't you? Don't tell anyone, but there's actually a bunch of frozen donuts in the warehouse. Throw those in the microwave for a few seconds and just imagine the warm chewiness of that donut. You know what I'm saying, right? You eat the crap out of that, right? Not sure. I eat the crap out of donuts. I was in Norway's last time. Oh, damn, really? Damn, welcome back to Sweden, man. Welcome back, man. You really do love donuts, huh? Is there anyone who doesn't? Who on earth, no, who in the whole universe can say they hate donuts? Think about the sensation of biting into a donut. First the sweetness floods your mouth, then the soft dough cushions you. Next you get a hint of egg, butter, right? The whole body starts to melt. You feel like you're falling into the center of the donut itself. When people talk about the donut effect, that's what they're talking about. That's absolutely not true. I can't take it anymore. I'm drooling like Niagara Falls over here. Get out of my way, Makoto. Or I got an uppercut with your name on it. I'm not in the way. Hey, for me, god of donuts. Almost before she was done talking, Hina took off like a bat out of hell. When I'm around her, I feel like I'm soaking in the essence of a human vitality. Something like that. A person's ability is measured by the power they display at the point where pressure is applied. That's a quote from the famous baseball player Kenji Jojima. I think what it means is that you only see how strong a person is when they are under pressure. I wonder how strong I can really be. Should I talk for Hina for a while? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, let's go to the boom. Swim time! Whoa. Whoa. Actually, I have a swimsuit, just a shirt, and... Well, I wasn't embarrassed before, but now I kinda am. I wonder how come. I want to okay. Alright. Hina and I grew a little closer today. Sure. I mean, I'm not sure what I could give her. I kinda wanna give her this hungry caterpillar. Makoto, it's like you read my mind. Oh, that's good. So hungry. Makoto, help me. I'm hungry. What am I supposed to do? I need food, anything. I don't care if it's a stack of paper. Need food. Why don't you just eat some more donuts? I can't. That's my secret weapon for emergencies only. If I keep gorging on something with that many calories, I get fat in no time. Same as she cares about that kind of thing. Well, she's an athlete. Besides, I don't want anything sugary. Right now I want a salty snack. Like potato chips? Like ramen. How is that a snack? Huh? How is it not? Speaking of which, what's your favorite kind of ramen? Shoyu, without a doubt. Good choice. Definitely the most refreshing option. What about you, Hina? You're worried about calories and also... I'm a porktastic tonkotsu girl, through and through. Or you don't care about calories at all. The key element of any tonkotsu ramen is the butter and extra fat. So you're okay with all that oil? Talking about it just made me even hungrier. Maybe it's time. Maybe I can make it to the dining hall. Oh, you should? I mean, a bowl of ramen has way more calories than a donut. Who says stuff like that? Are you a real man or aren't you? What, are you afraid of ramen? You're pathetic, Makoto. I'm ashamed to know you. Are you still here now? Shut up! Get out of my way. I'm gonna show you what a real man looks like. What? Are you gonna stand in my way and suffer the first base consequences? No, I have no intention of getting in your way. Then don't. If I don't do this now, when am I ever gonna get another chance? Crying out like a starving raven, Hina ran off at a dangerous clip toward the kitchen. When it comes to food, Hina is terrifying. Yeah, extraordinary focus. Let's go. I learned my lesson and made my way back to my room. Don't mess with Hina's food. Alright, it's nighttime. I guess I'm getting sick, huh? I'm getting the chills. I feel kinda dizzy. Can't help it. I need sleep. Nighttime wasn't for a while, but I felt like my body had reached its limit. As I dropped onto my bed, I felt like I was falling into a bottomless pit. I was unconscious before my head hit the pillow. Well, that's not quite true. I didn't pass out completely. It was more like my consciousness went dim. I weaved back and forth between sleep and wakefulness, which is all to say. Now you're looking crazy. I was restless. At some point, I found myself wandering through a strange dream. And within the dream, a voice echoed across the walls of my mind. Oh, he's talking, my bad. That voice, it's so familiar. It's me. Huh? What am I trying to say?
全ては希望のためだから残らなくちゃいけないここに残ら
It's like he knows something I don't. But what is it? What does he know that I don't? My genius now. Oh, it's like... My bad. Boy, what the heck? What the heck's happening right now? Huh? Kyoko, what are you doing here?
キリキリさんなんて言ったの何を
Oh my, I'm not saying all those dots, man. That's a lot of dots. Just imagine me going for a while. Monokuma Theater! Every day is peaceful, every day is joyful. Happy days from the time you wake up to the time you go to sleep. Wishing only for those unchanging, unending happy days. Days of boredom repeating forever and ever. No abnormalities as far as the eye can see. Life without the tiniest speck of abnormality. Ho 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 ho, Monokuma, you crack me up every time. Was that supposed to be funny? I don't know.
はい、おはようございます。お前ら。とととととと。It took longer than usual for me to open my eyes. I had a deep sigh to bring myself up to the rest of the way. The chills, the aches, the unfathomable lethargy. Lethargy? They had all disappeared in the night. All that was left was me, drenched in sweat. It wasn't just because of whatever bug got caught either. It was also the dream I had. What the heck was that? I mean, was it even really a dream? She had the knife. Look at the knife. Is the knife there? I was a bit desperate to recall it. I scrambled to grab onto fragments of the dream and reel them up from the depth of my memory. That's right. I remember last night. I came down with a fever and I couldn't quite get to sleep. And I heard a voice. I didn't really understand. And then all of a sudden, I was awake. And there was a strange person standing next to my bed, wearing a mask. And they were holding a knife. I want to say I fought them off, but I don't actually remember. I felt like my mind had been detached from my body, burning up with fever. I was somewhere far away, watching my body move on its own. And because of that, I don't remember what really happened. But still, I feel like I resisted them desperately, feverishly. After that, things go black again. The next thing I remember, Kyoko. Kyoko was there, but what would she have been doing in my room? What a strange dream. No, was it really a dream? How can I possibly find out either way? Look at the knife maybe? I open the desk drawer and huh? It's empty. There's nothing inside. Wait, nothing inside? That's strange. Because it definitely wasn't before. I'm positive I put the knife I got from Toko in here. Wait, that means a knife they told me to keep safe. I knew it. I just had a feeling. It wasn't a dream after all. But if that's true, then this all makes even less sense. Why would someone have wanted to attack me? And who was behind the mask? And what was Kyoko? What the heck is going on? I don't think I'm going to figure it out on my own. I should head to the dining hall, and I can talk to everyone else about it. Alright, let's see. It's only Hina. Oh, Makoto, yep, that's Makoto for sure, as the sky is blue. Hey, Hina. Really? That's it? Let's talk to her already. You really had me worried, you know? What happened to you last night? Worried? Yeah, right, after nighttime hit, we all went to get you. We were hammering away at your doorbell, but you never answered. We thought maybe you'd been, you know... I mean, not that it actually happened. I mean, nobody here would wanna, you know... So anyway, what were you doing? I didn't feel good, so I went right to bed. I had no idea you guys even showed up. But why did you come to get me? Did something happen? Well, lots of stuff actually. I'm not sure I can really explain. Let's go meet up with everyone else. They can tell you all about it. So, is everyone waiting somewhere else or something? Oh yeah, we all stayed up the whole night. The whole night? I lost that rock, paper, scissors, so I had to come get breakfast for everyone. So you got here just in time. Come on, help me carry it. Oh, okay, sure. Everyone's in the gym. Hurry up, I'll meet you there. The gym? Why is everyone in the gym? And the entire night? Something's suspicious about this place. What is happening? Hope's Peak Academy.
myself talking to myself in my dream, saying I understand, I need to stay here and not leave. What did I mean by that? And what did I mean by anything in that dream? Who was the masked warrior? Is that the 16th student, Mukuro Ikusuba, or whatever the name was? I don't remember. Ah, there he is.
This is worse than being late for your wedding, the birth of your son, and your own funeral all at once. How am I gonna be late at my own funeral? Okay.
Jeez, to show up now, like it's no big deal. You made us stay up all night while you slept like a baby in your bed. It's like Hina said, everyone was there besides Kyoko. Then I noticed they formed a circle around something. As soon as I saw what that something was. What the? Before I could catch myself, I cried out. Spread out in front of them were the remains of Monokuma.
見ての通りだべ。分解して中の仕組みを確かめてんだ。
分解？でもそれってモノクマだよね。
Sorry. He's so soft and fluffy, fluffy and soft. Oh man, he's a robot. Oh man.
そうだよ。このクマ。
そんなあっさりと。
Relax, there's no danger. You say that, but what is this? What are you guys doing? It looks like it's been professionally disassembled. How is that possible? Tearing apart something like that, is it dangerous? Seriously, what are you thinking? How can you say tearing apart something like that isn't dangerous? Idiot. If you hadn't been sleeping in, you'd already know what's going on.
Well, I guess I'll handle this. I'll explain what's going on, Makoto, because how much I like ya. Byakuya found this little fella laying around, and we tore it apart.
That doesn't explain anything. Yes, before we went to bed last night, I came to the gym, tried to talk to Monokuma. I wanted to see if he had any new information about Kyoko's disappearance. And I found him here. Yes, like normal. However, when I found him, he was no more than a regular toy. He didn't react. He didn't say a word. You're saying he wasn't moving at all? I waited there until nighttime officially began, but still, Monokuma lay there motionless. I gathered everyone up as quick as possible so they could take a look. Even then, he still didn't make a move, so I immediately initiated the assembly process. Was mass stroke of genius a chance to find out what made Monokuma tick? One thing we discovered is that he's quite sophisticated machine. Quite a sophisticated machine. His leagues beyond any normal remote control toy. Who has enough free time to invest in something like that anyway? But besides that, what I'm wondering is, why did he stop moving all of a sudden? I thought maybe he'd malfunctioned, but we didn't find any cause as we were taking him apart. So if he didn't break down, then maybe something happened to his puppeteer, the mastermind, something unexpected. I can't imagine any other possibility. Something unexpected? And they were probably so scared of Master they ran away in terror. Or maybe they got sick or something. But Monokuma made his announcement this morning, right? What was that? If not the mastermind. I'm sure there's a recording. It's set to a time and a place that's necessary. That's true. It says the exact same thing every day, right? Hey guys, I don't think now's a good time for light conversation. Let's find something. What is it? It's what? A bomb. There's no one installed in every Monokuma robot, I'm sure. A bomb? That's super bad. We need to get rid of it. Roger that. It appears the bomb has motion sensor, and it's at the moment sure to go off. Motion sensor? For serious? Ah, I'm starting to get all shaky. Hey, get it here. You're a man, aren't you? Fine. I'm totally fine. You're not fine. You're all Oh, I probably should have mentioned. The motion sensor is off right now.
don't scare me like that. God, you're like a world's most spineless worm of the century.
ひでえぞ
Hey, come on, the century is getting started. Don't call me call the race already. Whatever, just hurry up and put the bomb down. Hanging on to it is gonna do anyone any good. Oh yeah, good call.
どうだ
Okay, it's down. Everything's all good. Here to put the bomb down, but that wasn't my main concern at that point. My eyes were glued to Monokuma's remains. It just stopped moving all of a sudden. Was it really because of something that had happened to the mastermind that they weren't expecting? But what could that have been? When I thought about it, I couldn't help but think about the night before, being attacked by that masked figure. Hey, Makoto? Huh?
おい
Don't pause. Didn't you hear a thing we had said? Huh? So that's a no. What do you kind of brain dead form animal? What? Sorry. We're saying, since we're done dismantling Monokuma, what should we do now? And we've decided to continue our offensive assault.
決まりだ
To try and uncover the mastermind's true identity, we're going to break into the headmaster's room. Really?
当然だ
Since the mastermind has mastermind appears to have stopped all activity. Now's our chance, wouldn't you agree? But if the mastermind comes back while we're in there,
なんだ
if you're scared, you're welcome to stay here by yourself. Or go live in chicken coop with all other chickens. You can be the chicken number 6.
不眠ね
This is a battle, a fight to death between us and the mastermind. We don't have time to deliberate. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to have to kill each other or anyone else, but we have a chance now.
おい
So, what are you going to do? Are you going to run away or are you going to fight? You're right, I go with you.
決まりだ
Okay then, we're going to break into the headmaster's room. Everything comes down to this moment. Anything can happen, so prepare yourself. I'll follow you anyway, master, to all the ends of the earth. Sakura, if you can hear me, lend me your strength.
どうだっての
I can do this, I'm a man. I can do this. I've got the will of the entire universe on my side. With each found determination in our ways. And we were ready, we left the gym. Our target was the headmaster's room on the 4th floor of the school. Alright, I'm ready. I'm ready. Sorry. Naturally, masters that want to show such bravery. Let's make sure you don't get in his way. Sure. Sakura's gonna be watching over us. So we're definitely gonna find something to help us bring this to an end. Yes. We finally reached the climax. So let's hurry up and finish it before the mastermind catches us on. Oh no, guys. I'm giving him this voice. This is where we expose every last detail of the mastermind. Is everyone ready? Let's go. I'm ready. Rattle, rattle. It's locked as expected. So, what are you gonna do?
なんだ
Isn't it obvious? We are going to tear this door off its hinges. Wait, but the rule says... We've seen that the mastermind isn't watching us, though those don't matter anymore.
けどよ
But like Makoto said, if the mastermind did show up while we were in there,
つまり
then we'll just have to finish our business before that can happen.
おいおい
Okay, sure, but
なんだ
we come this far. We can't back down now. We agree this is what we have to do, so we have to do it. So beautiful.
やれ
For serious? We don't have any choice. We're desperate. Let's do it. Let's rip this door down.
実際
Okay, but how are we gonna do that? This thing looks pretty sturdy. Then we'll need something sturdy of our own. Oh, what about that one thing? I think in the tool shed.
お
Ah, yeah, the pickaxe.
なるほどな
Interesting. That could be very well. That could very well be exactly what we need. Now then, Toko, what time is it? Well, when we left the gym, it was yes before 9 o'clock, so it's probably 9 on the dot now.
決まりだ。
Okay, go get the pickaxe and be back here by what 9:01. And straight up unreasonable. By myself?
当然だ。
Surely you like your me time once in a while, right? Well, it's me and you time, master. Then yeah.
なんだ。
You know how much time it took you to say that? 10 seconds. Take too long and I'll erase your existence from my consciousness. Unacceptable! With that, Toko ran off, loud as a herd of rabid elephants.
おいおい
Serious, though? Are we just gonna knock this door down? No problem solving by running away. Find your stone and be a man. Stones, he's right. You can't move forward by always avoiding danger.
先に進むためには危険を避けては通れない。
We know the danger, but if that's the risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice.
ね
Am I wrong? Even if it's dangerous, we have to overcome the challenges in front of us.
うん
Maybe, but I'm still super stressed. I'm so tense I can hardly talk. I'm all full I'm totally flabsed. Fabso? What? Ghost, where'd you come from? Wait, genocide Jill? Where'd you come from? Hello, it's the one. Oh. It's the one furious, mid-furious fiend. Here to greet you with a razor-sharp smile.
おい。
What about the pickaxe? Where is it? I was supposed to get a pickaxe? No, you seeping imbecile. The pickaxe! Seeping imbecile? Oh, master, you wound with your exclusive level barbs. Bourgeois, here comes the bloody nose. Seriously though, did you really forget the pickaxe? Oh my god, 3 fatty acids! That's what you need. Great memory factor. But I think we already established that memory doesn't carry over when they switch.
ありえん。
This is a level of uselessness I find difficult to tolerate. Huh? The light bulb just went on. That's why I went to the garden, right? I was supposed to get the pickaxe. Alright, we saved one mystery. That means just one more mystery left. One more mystery? Yep, now we need to figure out the entity of the of object X.
あのさ
Now, what are you talking about? Did you already forget what we're talking about? I'm like missing out on life. I'm not missing out on life. In fact, I found it in the garden. What? What did you find? Corpus. Did you hear me? Yes, a corpse. A corpse? That's right. I found the corpse in the garden. You found a corpse in the garden?
なんだ。
Well then, before we enter the headmaster's room, it appears we have something else to look into.
おい。
We're going to the garden. Oh, okay. No, it can't be. Can't be. Don't say it ain't so. As soon as we entered the garden, I saw it. I didn't want to, but... I saw someone laying on the ground with a mask covering their face. And there was a knife buried in their stomach, up to the hilt. What the? Are they really dead? For sure, but... Oh, who is it? No, it can't be Kyoko. Just to make things clear. Last night I was attacked by someone wearing a mask. And whoever that was, now they're... I don't know why, but now they're laying dead in front of me. Told ya! There's a corpse hanging out here! Are they really dead? Is this really a dead body?
なんだと。
You need to begin looking around right away. However, be ever so careful. There's no telling what you might find. We need to find out who this actually is. There's no way to tell with the mask covering your face like that.
And the white coat they're wearing makes it impossible to tell anything about the body itself. The victim is total mystery. But one thing I do know is that whoever this is, they attacked me last night in my room. But why? How did they wind up dead in here? Their heart isn't beating. They're not breathing. All signs of life has come to a complete stop. Thanks to the knife. Thanks to the knife that's been driven into their stomach. The clothes are stained a bright red. It appears the bleeding has stopped, but the blood that's there is still wet. Be careful if you don't touch it. Be careful you don't touch it and get some on you. How can you be so calm at a time like this? Who is it? The face and body are all hidden, so I don't have a clue. I'm pretty sure it's a girl at least. Huh? How can you tell? Well, I think I see the outline of her chest, and just the general shape of her body. Yeah, the more I look, the more I'm sure it's a girl. Really? Then could it be? Okay, then. Let's just tear the mask off clean. Wait, don't! But by the time he called out, it was already too late. Toka's hands shot out towards the mask. That's in the next instant. There was a blinding light and deafening roar. The body blew up. It blew up. What the balls do you mean it blew up? My vision started to darken. I prepared to pass out. But then... Hurry up! Put out the fire! As my consciousness attempted to float away, that voice reached and pulled it back to earth. Back down to earth. Someone pressed something in my hand. It was a bucket of water. Come on, dump water on it. Okay. The upper half of the body was on fire. I took aim and tossed the water as hard as I could. Sploosh. Thankfully, that was enough to put out the fire. It died down, leaving behind only the unpleasant smell of burning. I guess that took care of it. But what the heck, man? It exploded? I had a bad feeling about that body, but I never imagined it would explode. And now the body. It's burned to a crisp. That's beyond well done, man. Don't compare it to steak. I'll never be able to eat steak again. But now that the body has shored, I really have no idea. How are we gonna find out who it was? Who isn't here right now? Huh? If we consider who's not here, that will quickly narrow down who it must be. It's only one person missing. It's Kyoko. Kyoko? Then that body is Kyoko? No, it's not. I already know, because you can see her hands, and she was talking about when you hang out with her, she was talking about how her hands were kind of a mess. So that, no, it's not her. No, that can't be right. Calm down. I didn't say it was Kyoko. I mean, who else? There is one other person. The mastermind. What? The mastermind? Come on, there's no way the mastermind got cleared, bro. They get serious. I agree. Normally the idea wouldn't be worth considering. But I have a reason to believe it may be true. The mastermind being dead would explain the other matter within it. When Okuma can hardly move around if the master is dead, right? But that corpse is a girl, right? It doesn't make any sense. I mean, remember what Alter Ego said? So that same person may very well be the mastermind or planned all of this. According to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. Seems possible, even likely that he's somewhere in the school right now. It said the mastermind is some middle-aged dude, right? Which a corpse obviously isn't. And could that mean the mastermind isn't the headmaster? Is it the teenage girl Kyoko told me about? The ultimate despair? Huh? Mikuro Ukusaba, the 16th student at Hope's Peak. What are you talking about? The other day, Kyoko confided in me. She said there was a 16th student here in the school.
なんだ
I think you better tell us everything you know. Well, all Kyoko told me was...
戦場の黒
Again, this is like the
この
fifth time,
学園に
bro.
潜む16人目の高校生超高校級の絶望と呼ばれる女子高校生戦場の黒に気をつけて
It sounds like Kyoko thinks Mukuro Ukusaba is the mastermind. No, mastermind headmaster isn't the mastermind, I'm sure of that. What? I don't have proof yet, but I have no doubt I'm right.
なるほどな
There's another student here, and it's a female. That would match your body characteristics. And that phrase, the ultimate despair, it sounds super mastermindy, doesn't it?
もしかすると
Okay, so Mastermind is this girl Mikuro, and she's a student here, and she's the ultimate despair. But if she's been hiding here in the school like some teenage Bigfoot, how'd she wind up burnt up like a crisp?
なんなんだべ
None of this makes sense. Two just suddenly show up and then die? I think we better take a closer look at their body. There may be some clues to help us figure out exactly where it is. Ah, hey, wait!
なんだ
What? Aren't we forgetting something? You know, Toko? Oh yeah, she got totally blown up, huh? Forget about her. I'm sure the explosion vaporized her. Oh, she survived. Oh, she survived. Huh? What just happened, Master?
黙れ
You cleared for the whole world to hear that you would never again inhale a single molecule of oxygen. Oh, then, I don't mind breathing in the carbon dioxide you exhale. That's enough for me to live.
なんだこりゃ
This is the strangest back and forth I've ever seen. You don't say, bro. Oh crap, the knife. Right now I have to focus on the body. Oh my bad, bro. It's a whole ass knife there, man. I know what knife that is too. I should take a closer look at the body one more time. What you said, Makura? She may be dead, but she's still a girl. Don't worry, I don't plan on touching the body at all that much. I'm like Kyoko after all. Hold on, there's something on the ground there. Really? Ah, come on. Is this a key? There's something next to the body. It's a key? Is it a key? Is it what Kyoko took from Monokuma? Does it look like it? Brother, what are you doing? But what did you steal?
それが
I stole this. A key? By looking at it, I couldn't tell it wasn't just any key. It was shaped like Monokuma. It was probably the only key of its kind on the Earth. That's right, the key she stole was shaped like Monokuma. This isn't anything like that. And this key is...
なんだ
What is it? Did you find something? Yeah, this was on the ground near the body. I've never seen this key before. What could it possibly go to? So, even you don't know then. Makoto, I'm going to give you a very important task. Huh?
なるほど
That
な
key might give you access to a certain area we thought were unlocked. You mean
つまり
the biolab, the data center, the headmaster's room, the dorm rooms on the second floor. The dorm room? I don't remember that. It's in your hands. So I'm your errand boy now? Really? I have to? Okay. I think it's the data center because of it looks. You know what? Yeah, I do think so. I'm just gonna do this. Alright, didn't fit. What a surprise. What a shocker, man. What a shocker. I kind of already know which one it is. Let's see. Right there. Data center. I'm pretty sure it's the data center. The door to the data center was definitely locked before. Okay, let's give it a shot. When I went to insert the key I'd found in the garden into the keyhole. Click. It fits! And this is the key to the data center. I managed to unlock the data center! Guess all that running around paid off. I have to go tell everyone else. Maybe I'll head back to the garden. So, you're back. How'd it go? I found out which room the key goes to. It's the data center, down on the 4th floor.
We can get into the data center now?
なるほどな。
Interesting. But why did the now deceased have the key on them? I suppose we'll just have to go to the data center and find out. Yeah, I think you're right.
I think you're right, guys.
Here we are. Looks like door is still unlocked.
Hey, so when you open that door, there's not gonna be another huge kaboom like before, right? You're asking that question now?
Don't worry, we have Makoto. What?
つまり
It is in your hands. Again? Yeah, it means I trust you. That's an absolute lie. I'm just being used, buddy. I reach out and put my hand on the door. Close my eyes and try to clear my mind. With a silent prayer, I slowly open the door. Dot. Nothing happened. After making sure I was still alive, I slowly opened my eyes. What the heck? This is where he was sitting? In a word, the room was strange. I mean, all the rooms up till now were strange, but this room had a special kind of strangeness. It wasn't a surface fear like the rest of the school. Here, the fear was lurking beneath the surface. The room was filled with that kind of dread.
Hey, that's...
Hero extended a trembling hand and pointed. Look at all those monitors on the wall. Look what they are showing. Each monitor displayed a different section of the school. The dorms, the classrooms, every part of the school was covered. This is...
何
It's a direct feed from every single surveillance camera. All the cameras in the school feed back into this room. And they're displayed here on these monitors.
そういう
So the sole purpose of this room is to watch us.
To watch us?
And this room is
決まり
the mastermind's private room, without a doubt. The mastermind's room. I guess that makes sense. So the mastermind was here. Watching us. Then I think it's settled. Settled set. Huh? The body in the garden. If they had the key to this room, it can only mean one thing. That was the body of Mikuro Ikusaba, and she was the mastermind. She. Then the mastermind is dead? Like, really dead? It would seem so.
For serious?
It's too bad they had to go and die before Master could kill them himself. The mastermind is dead. Could that really be true? Does that mean it's all over? Because I mean, that body... I don't know, it doesn't feel like... Doesn't feel like... that is the mastermind. I don't think it would end it like this, so... Whatever happened, they obviously didn't die a natural death. So who was it?
ゲイだよ
But if the mastermind really is dead, that means we can finally get out of this hellhole. We gotta hurry up and find the exit, come on.
やめろ
No, we have to check this area thoroughly first. Huh? But what about the exit? If the mastermind truly is dead, we can leave whenever we decide to. But right now, we need to find out why the mastermind set up this life or death game in the first place. And I'm bothered by the fact that the mastermind was obviously murdered.
Murdered?
So you think so too, huh?
当然だ
Naturally. The state of the corpse makes it plain as day. There's absolutely no doubt. The mastermind was murdered.
ゲイだよ
Why is it gotta be that way? I mean, you could have even done it. Yeah, but who could have even done it?
That's exactly why we need to start investigate. The purpose and identity of the mastermind. That is not what he said. That is exactly why I said we need to start investigate. The purpose and identity of the mastermind.
Now do you understand, you useless insect? You're banned from talking to Master ever again.
The mastermind's purpose and why they were killed. This room may very well hold the answers to those. After all, the mastermind must have spent who knows how much time here. Okay then, let us begin our search. It's time to uncover the identity of the mastermind. nothing showing up on this one. Ah, hey, look. Next to that TV. Is that a TV antenna? Is it? It's just like the one my grandma uses. It's totally one of those high-def antennas. Wait, so we hook up the antenna. We could watch TV? Huh? Did someone say TV? Well, Saturday morning, Hina's here. What are you talking about me? Anyway, we can watch TV. Let's do it. Come on. How do you start for info from the outside world, huh? Alright, let me work my magic. You'll be quantum leaping in your TV land before you know it. I mean, I get the reference, but what's he talking about? Who knows? There's a bunch of computers all lined up. They look like high performance PCs. Nothing like the ancient laptops Alter Ego was installed on. They're all on, but they seem to be locked. So what? We can't do anything? Let's use your fighting spirit to force your way in. What century are you from? The mastermind must have been using these to monitor the network and Alter Ego. You may well be right about that. But there's no point in thinking about it now. You're right. This door's kinda creepy. Got a picture of Monokuma on it. What could it be inside? No luck. And those locked, huh? What if you use the key that opened this room? Let's give it a try, just in case. Nope, no good. It won't even fit into the keyhole. Oh. Well, don't worry about it. Everything's fine. The mastermind's dead, right? So nothing's gonna happen to us. Yeah, I guess you're right. Can't stop thinking about that door with Monokuma's picture on it. But worrying about it isn't gonna do me any good. Hina's right. The mastermind's gone, so there's nothing to be afraid of anymore. Are you sure about that, buddy boo? Can you really be so sure about that? There's really a ridiculous number of monitors here. And the mastermind's been using them all to spy on us. As long as I have this. Huh? Look at Master go. It's like feast for the eyes. How much is my monthly membership? Oh. What's wrong? Good news, all of you Saturday morning kiddies out there. I think I got the TV working. Really? All we all gotta do is switch it on. Then do it. Freaking idiot mastermind. All you guys need to cut it free from your regrets from after our time. Well, I was sitting here watching TV the whole time. Really thought they could get away with it. Let's see. Huh? This is... Is the feed coming from the surveillance camera monitoring this room? Isn't it? Huh? That's weird. Yay, what are you doing? That's really weird. You're weird. Weird in every possible way. And this is weird. Super weird. But this TV isn't hooked up to anything but the antenna. So how is it showing the camera feed? Did you try changing the channel? Oh, good idea. Let's give that a try. He went through each channel one by one. On every channel, it was just us. It was a live feed of us standing there in the data center. What the heck? Is it broken or something? No, there must be some kind of trick to it. Some weird setup. A trick? What kind of trick? I'm not sure, but... Huh? Huh? What? 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 Yeah, been away, you freaking bastards. Monokuma? How? You're supposed to be dead. Yeah, me dead? Don't be freaking stupid. And you're acting kinda strange. Something seems different. Of course I'm different. Evolution is perfectly natural. After all, I've been hibernating for 2 years already. Not even. It's been like half a day at most. How are you alive again?
Oh yeah, that's it. Poop, poop, poop. The face on your the look on your faces right now is sublime. That's what I wanted to see. The moment you went from the hope to despair.
Don't tell me you're pretending to be dead. All for this moment.
Why would a bear pretend to be dead? You're the ones who should pretend to be dead when you see a bear. I mean, that's totally laughable. It makes me laugh. I'm gonna laugh now. And that's that. Well, it's almost time to cut off your past so full of hope and begin to despair at the future ahead of us. I want you all to have my way more fun in this killing game.
You can't be serious. We have to keep going?
No, we're supposed to get out of here. Get out of here? Are you still obsessed with getting out of here? How did you not get it? There is no getting out of here. And besides, this life is all bad, you know? I mean, there's stuff you won't like about life no matter where you are.
Are you serious? This place is worst.
If it's the worst, does that mean you're in despair? Well, I'm pooped from all the laughing. I guess I'll just get to the point now.
The point?
You guys really struck gold when you find that TV. Yes, indeed, that TV is an essential part of your school life here.
I knew it. I knew it was hiding a secret of some kind. But I connected the antenna, so why isn't it showing us the surveillance camera?
Boop, boop, boop. Look how attentive they are. Well then, I'm gonna let you on a blunt gushing secret and telling you all about it. That TV is absolutely without a doubt displaying this signal coming on the antenna.
Huh? But what does that mean? It's displaying the signal? But it's just standing here.
Now you're so stupid, don't you get it? Fine, I'm just telling you. This killing game is being broadcast live to the entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV.
What?
This killing game is being broadcast live on the entire world. It's most popular thing on TV.
It doesn't matter how many times he says it. I don't know what it's supposed to mean. I mean, even if I understood the words, I'm not sure I'd understand the deeper meaning. What? Broadcast live? The entire world? What kind of bad joke is this? It can't be! Have they taken over the airwaves somehow?
The camera feed is being broadcast? No way, that's impossible! That kind of overconfidence is a major weakness in your crisis management system, you know? All you need is one weird trick that I found, and hijacking the airwaves is easy mode.
Are you being serious right now?
Of course!
I heard a kind of creaking. And the sound was coming from my own mind. Like a boat tossing into the ocean. My mind had begun to creak and groan.
Everything has a meaning, you know? All those hints I gave you, all those tantalizing tidbits about school mysteries. Even me learning you're here right now. Why would I do anything of that without a reason? It was all for my captive audience, to show them true despair like they've never seen it before. I became the director of despair-based production. This is the ultimate reality show, the best despair in entertainment.
You're lying. If this was on TV, the police and everyone would have been going crazy. Yeah, there's no way we would have tried to come and rescue us.
Well, if they already did.
Huh?
But then again, it's not really any of their business, right? Sure, some people might yell at their TV to try and warn you, but who would want to come here to help? Don't you think that's possible? I don't really know personally though, so whatever.
But to control all the communications like that, you need an astronomical amount of resources.
Yep, so how could things have come this far? Well, that's a secret. That's something you all need to first remember.
What?
Yeah, duh. That's a little business of...
されました。一定の自由時間の後。
I was kind of waiting for this, not gonna lie. Huh? Class trial? Do you mean?
Boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. I'll leave the Monokuma file right here. Everyone, give it all you got, okay? Okay, things are getting pretty crazy from here on out. You're in for a heck of a ride. I can't wait, I can't wait.
And then he was gone. Reality was Reality was incomprehensible. Incomprehensible. The truth hopelessly out of reach. All we were left with was despair. We stood there for I don't know how long, frozen in place. I couldn't think. It took everything I had to just keep myself standing upright.
I don't understand any of this. What's despair entertainment and how is he still alive?
I thought that finally, we could get out of here.
And plus, what did he say about a class trial?
黙れ
Well, that part's obvious. The class is the class trial. The class trial is the class trial. What it means is that at this point, we have to figure out who the culprit is. Figure out who killed Kyoko. What?
どういうことだべ
What are you talking about? I thought Mikuro Ikusaba was the one who died. The victim was female, right? Kyoko certainly fulfills that condition. And if Monokuma is still alive and active, that means the mastermind, Mikuro Ikusaba, isn't dead. So naturally the body can't belong to her. So it must be Kyoko. There is no other possibility. The body is Kyoko's? Kyoko's been murdered? No, it's not possible. Because I don't know anything about her yet. I don't even know who she really is. To have it end like this. I don't believe it. I refuse to believe it.
黙れ
Whether you believe it or not, doesn't matter. The truth is the truth. If you refuse to believe, it's your responsibility to uncover the truth for yourself. Myself? Anyway, we better begin. But if we're gonna have a class trial, then that means the killer.
そうだ
Correct. It must be someone participating in our school life.
Wait, so you're saying one of us killed Kyoko?
Well, that's not precisely what I'm saying, no.
But you said
黙れ
I don't have time to explain now. There's veritable mountains of issues I need to confirm. So I'm going to begin my search. If you value your lives, you'll put everything you have into this. This is how this game works, after all.
Yo, Margaret. Yeah, it is me. This is our rocker, man. It's our rocker.
Well, I better start by checking out Monokuma file. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. So even Monokuma file doesn't tell us who the victim actually was. The unidentified body. Could it really be Kyoko? Or... I have no choice. I have to investigate. I have to uncover the truth for myself. No matter what, I have to find out what happened, or we'll all be dead. Or we're all dead. I need to go back to the scene of the crime. Back to the garden. Back to the garden.
Monokuma File 5.
Okay, time to get started. I need to check everything that may have been imported from one to the end to the other. What? I just need to do what I always do. It looks like a fragment of something. Oh, burnt, so I can't really be sure, but I feel like I've seen something like this before. I'm trying to think, what could that be? But where? Wait, was it there? I have to double check that later. Excuse me. I need to yawn a bit. I actually have no clue what that is. I really can't think of anything right now. There's a knife laying on the ground. Is this? It must be the knife that was stuck in the body before the explosion. Before it exploded. The force of the explosion must have thrown it over here. Monokuma files that the knife went all the way through the body from front to back. Does that mean this knife is what caused the fatal injury? Either way, this knife looks really familiar. Wait, is this? That's it. It's the knife the person was holding. This is getting really weird. There are just too many strange coincidences. The only problem is, the thing is now that we've seen the knife and everything, I'm pretty sure they're gonna blame me for the murder. Because I was the one that had the knife. They don't actually know that someone stole it. So I'm most likely gonna get blamed for when this starts. So whoever the person in the mask was that attacked me last night, they were holding that knife. And that same knife was used to stab the same masked attacker we found here. So maybe this masked person got stabbed because when they attacked I was kind of in a trance. Maybe I reacted by grabbing the knife. Maybe then and then you just happened to be up in the garden. Yeah, sure. And if this really is Kyoko, it would mean Kyoko is the one that attacked me. But why the mask? Yeah, why the mask and no gloves? I just don't know. I don't remember anything clearly from last night. No, it can't be. There's no way. The knife at the crime scene. If I check the body more thoroughly, maybe then I'll find out for sure if it's Kyoko or not. Huh? There's something weird about the body fingernails. These are fake nails, they're really long. They seem like they're given the way of normal activity. Weird long fingernails, and there's a freaking wolf on the hand tattoo. There's also something on the back of her right hand. Is this a tattoo? It got burned, so I can't make out the whole thing, but it's a picture of a dog or something. I've never seen anything like it before. Okay, looks did you quit Dokkan? No, I haven't quit Dokkan. As they play on the side. The reason I haven't streamed it lately is because there's nothing happening in Dokkan right now. So I'm waiting till something happens, and then I'll start streaming it again. I'm really enjoying this game, so I kind of want to finish it so I have everything done. But once they start dropping new content and stuff, I'll start playing Dokkan again. At least nothing has happened. There haven't been a freaking red zone or anything from the celebration. Only the Easy Ace. And the Easy Ace, I don't really like playing the Easy Ace on stream because it takes so long and it's so meaningless. So that's why I haven't played for a while. But I have not quit Dokkan. I still like Dokkan. I'm still gonna stream Dokkan and upload videos and stuff like that. I just haven't found anything to stream about, you know. White jacket. The white jacket the victim was wearing got totally burnt up. There's only one little piece left. The lower half of the body didn't get wet at all. After the body blew up, the top half got set on fire, so I dumped a bucket of water on it. Which explains why the bottom half isn't wet. There's nothing strange about that, right? I blame nanogenics. What'd he do, man? What'd he do? What did I miss? What'd he do, man? Yeah, no content. Yeah, there's literally nothing there. The upper half of the body got set on fire with the explosion, so it's totally black, and also the top half of the body is wet. That's because it got set on fire when I threw water on it. I can't read. Since I only threw water on the part that was on the fire, the bottom half is still dry. In other words, there's nothing strange about the top half being wet. There isn't, right? That is a bit weird though, because that means the body... That means the body came here before 7:30, I believe. Check here. I think it says this is the panel that comes with sprinklers. Set to at 7:30 every morning, and we went up to 9. So it must have been between after 7:30 somewhere, whenever the sprinklers are done, to 9. That's when they put the body there. Huh? Hold on. So the sprinkler turn on at 7:30 each morning, right? And if the body was here before then, the sprinkler should have gotten it wet, which would mean the murder must have taken place between 7:30 and after 7:30 and before 9. Have you playing solo leveling? Yeah, me too. I haven't played. It didn't go in yesterday, but I play at times here and there. It's pretty fine at times. I think it's very repetitive though, so I'm gonna get like, oh, okay. So I don't play as often, but it's pretty fun. Listen, Makoto, you remember how the body looked, you know, before it blew up? If I remember right, it was wearing some kind of mask and a white coat, and there was knives sticking out of the stomach, and the area it was stained with blood. Apparently the wound had stopped bleeding, but the blood on the body was still wet. But Byakuya said not to touch to avoid getting all bloody. But for how much blood there was in the body, I didn't see any on the ground around it. Wow, thanks, that's a big help. Now that you'd explained it, I totally remember how it looked. But having to talk about it like that helped me remember it's yeah, a lot better too. So thank you too. Yeah, I mean, it is a bit weird. It feels like the body wasn't killed here if there's no blood on the floor, and because the blood was still wet, but nothing really, I don't know. This feels like there's a big mystery around here. So who does the body belong to? Whoever it is, I'm not gonna look. I don't want to faint anymore. Alright. It's 11 o'clock right now. Okay, and... Oh, well, I was thinking about when we first found the body. When the body was found, huh? I should look back at what I did this morning to help me remember when that was. Monokuma's announcement woke me up at 7 o'clock. As usual, I headed to the dining hall pretty soon. I got there and met up with Hina. That was right around 7:30. I headed to the gym where everyone else was waiting. Next, Toko went to get to the pickaxe, and that's when she found the body. What time was it then? Again? Was it then? Now then, Toko, what time is it? Well, when we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock, so it's probably 9 or the dot now. I'm thinking of buying Devil May Cry 5. I've heard the Devil May Cry games are pretty good, so if you do decide to buy it, I hope it's good. I hope you have fun. But I don't know. I haven't really played any Devil May Cry, so I can't really say anything about it. That's right. You have to have been right around 9 o'clock. Now that you mention it, I think you're right. So I think we can say for sure that the body was found at 9 AM. Okay, my job's done. That's a pretty small job. Good timing, Makoto. I wanted to talk to you. What do you want to talk about? I'd like to hear your alibi. Alibi? Correct. I'd love to hear where you were at nighttime began last night. Well, I was sick, so I was asleep all night. What are you asking me about that now? And what's nighttime got to do with it? Isn't it obvious? This murder took place after nighttime. How can you know that for sure? Because yes, after nighttime began, I came to the garden. I was going around looking for everyone so I could tell them about Monokuma. Kiro's been spending most of his time in the garden the last few days, so I figured he'd be here. And I can confirm that when I arrived last night, there was nobody here. So the murder could have only have taken place at some point during nighttime, after I left the garden. However, Toko, Hira, Hina and I were in the gym together the entire night last night. What? Once I found Hiro in the garden, we immediately went to Toko and Hina's rooms to get them. At that point, we all went to the gym and began dismantling Monokuma. As precaution, we made sure not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. In other words, all four of us have airtight alibis. The only ones who don't have alibis are me and Kyoko. And if the victim really is Kyoko, then I'm the only one without an alibi. Also, when we went to get Hina and Toko, we stopped by your room as well. But you never came to the door, so where precisely were you? I'm telling you the truth. I was in my room, I was dead asleep, I had a fever, so... That's hardly an alibi. I know. So what now? You seem quite disadvantaged here. I'm the only one without an alibi. That's really bad, isn't it? I mean, I do have an alibi because his body can't have been here before Yeah, 7:30 anyway, and that's when I met with Hina. I think I've seen everything here. Really? Let's be sure I take a look at this tool shed. There's a piece of paper. The room is dusty and disorganized. In other words, as pretty stereotypical the tool shed. Is this a tarp? Wait, was there a tarp in here before? I should probably look into that. It could be related to the case. The top is wet and covered with mud and grime. But the underside is totally clean and completely dry. Which can't... the body must have not had blood on it then, right? You know, it could have been here before 7:30. They put up in the tarp, so when the sprinkler came on, you know, it wouldn't get wet. But that wouldn't explain why it's dry on the backside, because there was blood on the body. One side of the tarp is dry and dirty. Something about that bothers me. Tarp has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Wow. That's the one thing in here that concerns me. Yeah, everything else looks pretty good, not gonna lie. I don't see anything changing. What happened to the chicken coop? How's my chicken doing? I know there was some chickens in the chicken coop. Wait, it's only 4. Count 4 chickens. Huh? 4? What's going on, Makaro? Oh, I'm glad you're here. Listen, do you remember how many chickens there were in here? Of course, there were precisely 5. Yeah, right? What's wrong? There's only 4 chickens here now. We're 1 short. Huh? Ah! That's so weird. I wonder when it disappeared. I was down here before nighttime last night, and there were definitely 5 chickens then. What we're gonna do? I'm going from 5 to 4 is gonna have an impact on the structure of the world. It's like a jigsaw puzzle. If even a single piece disappears, the entire world will remain unfinished. I did my best to ignore Hero and focus on the problem at hand. Why did one of the chickens disappear? Could it be related to the case? Ooh, could whatever is on the body be was on the body be chicken blood? Did they kill a chicken just to get the blood on there? I think I've checked everything I need to do in this area. I'm not done yet. Other areas I need to check. Especially the fragment I found before. There's something I need to go in order to confirm my suspicion. And I still need to find out more about Kyoko. Is that corpse really Kyoko? If that's true. Was that also Kyoko who attacked me last night? If I can find out more about her, maybe I can answer that question. Kyoko was never the kind of person to talk about herself all that much. Maybe if I can get into her room, I'll be able to find out more. The key to her room. Byaku added. I will simply limit your options. I can't allow you to engage in any. I can't allow you to engage in any further suspicious activities. Limit my options? Give me your keys. Give me the keys to your room. I don't have a choice. I have to see if he'll let me borrow her room keys. I think I'm going to buy it. Alright, man. I hope you'll enjoy it. Hey, I'm Byaku. If you do come up with an alibi, I'd be happy to hear it later, at the class trial. Oh no, it's not about that. You have the keys to Kyoko's room, right? I was hoping I could get it. I'm afraid I can't take that risk. You're the prime suspect after all. Of course, if I were to go with you, that would be a different story. Then, will you go with me? Sorry, I have my own agenda to take care of. Find me again later and we'll see. Depending on my mood, I may go with you or I may not. Come back later, huh? Okay, then in the meantime, I should look around somewhere else. I should check out that one area. Alright, let's go check out that one area. So it's the gym. I don't see anything. I'm just laying the sand on the floor, but figured it wouldn't be here. Ah, the bomb. What the frick? It didn't even look like it. How am I supposed to know that? I just found something. What? I just found something. What is it? It's what? A bomb. There's one installed in every Monokuma robot, I'm sure. Bomb? And that bomb went missing. There's no doubt about that. The fragment I found in the garden is from a bomb. Oh, I really couldn't tell, that bombs. It looked like a rock. I was like, where the frick have you seen a rock with a red thing on Kyoko's room? I should head back to the garden and ask Byakuya. Already? Damn, that was fast. Alright. Give me a second, let me drink some water. Right. You think you can go soon, Byakuya? You want to check out Kyoko's room, right? Very well, let's go. Ah, wait for me! Byakuya walked out without a second glance and I hurried after him on our way to the dorms. Can't unlock it myself, and that's Byakuya. Alright, man. Well then, here we go. Byakuya took the key and slid it into a keyhole and then... click. And it's open. Looks like it. Thanks. Thanks, man! Alright, let's see what Kyoka has hidden here. They got no more room. So, this is Kyoko's room. Here's her bed. I don't see anything interesting here, at least not as far as the case is concerned. It's a puzzle piece? Something on the table. It's a woodblock decoration. Oh, for the 6th locker. Yeah. What's that? What purpose does it serve? I think it's probably a key. Look at those traditional public bath houses use them for their lockers. I wouldn't know. I've never gone to a public bathhouse. That doesn't really surprise me. It's hard to picture Byakuya doing something like that. But if it is a key, I think I might know what it unlocks. Really? What? I know that too. Unless I'm mistaken. I'm pretty sure I saw something in the dojo that this might go to. The dojo? Yeah, even I knew that. Come on, man. What you, bro? Here's the bathroom. She might have certain articles hanging out dry. Oh, I better not look inside. My bad, I was not thinking about that for sure. I think I'm done here. Hey, I think it would be wise to look around a bit more. Okay, but I don't see anything. I guess I want to talk to him, man. You want to come here, right? So what is it you're looking for? Nothing in particular, I just thought we might find some clues of, there's some kind of clue here. A clue that might help us understand Kyoko. You can't be serious! That's why you made me take time out of my search to come here? Sorry. Regardless, if you plan on poking around at random, you're doomed no matter how much time you take. Surely you have something more concrete, something to give us, some sort of direction here. More concrete. Oh, I know. Earlier, Kyoka gave me something. Huh? What's this? Consider a super my determination. Don't open it yet. Only open it if something ever happens to me. I'm sure I have it here somewhere. Found it. What is it? What's in the envelope? Kyoka gave it to me. She said if something ever happened, I should open it. Well, something has sort of happened. So open it. Oh, okay. Opened the envelope and I looked inside. Inside was a single piece of paper. Under the sheets. That's all that was in there. Yeah, it looks like it. Under the sheets. Could it be the bed sheets? But could something be hidden under the bed sheets? Part of me didn't expect to find anything, but as I lifted up the sheets. What's this? I found a crumbled up piece of paper. Class 78, number 78, student registry. Mikuro Ikusaba.
なるほ
It appears to be Mikuro Ikusaba's profile. Yeah, it looks like it. That's probably the other thing Kyoko saw when she snuck into the headmaster's room, along with the key.
God, you're annoying. Fine, I'll tell you. It was a key and that's it.
Must have been the blank that Monokuma was talking about. Kyoko said that death without meaning was unappealing, and this is what she left behind. I don't have time for your sentimental indulgences. Hurry up and finish your search. Oh, okay. I made an effort to pull myself together, then looked down at the profile sheet. Name, Mikuro Ikusaba. Sex, female. The ultimate soldier. Although small for her age, she was a military specialist trained in every weapon type imaginable. She showed an interest in the military from childhood and soon found herself completely absorbed in it. In elementary school, she won a survival game tournament and began writing for a military magazine. Just before entering middle school, while she and her family were on vacation in Europe, she disappeared. The story of a young Japanese girl being kidnapped quickly took over Japanese media outlets. An intense international investigation turned up no information, and she was never found. However, she reappeared in Japan 3 years later, alone and completely unannounced. She revealed that she had joined the mercenary group known as Fenrir for those 3 years. She insisted that she hadn't been kidnapped, that she'd received battle training of her own volition. However, she never revealed why she decided to return home when she did. Mikuro's profile. Fenrir. Fenrir is a wolf in the like Viking mythology, is it not? I'm pretty sure it's the wolf. I played God of War, so I would know. Are you playing on Steam? No, this is from my PlayStation 5. ... So I'm pretty sure Fenrir is supposed to be the wolf, which didn't the body have a wolf on his arm hand? He said a dog, but it kind of looked like a wolf. What if that is Mikuro Ikusaba? And she is in the mastermind, but someone else is. But who would that be? The ultimate soldier, a mercenary group. This doesn't feel real. The world I grew up in, it's like a completely different dimension. It's like one's non-fiction and the other is sci-fi. There's no way to even compare the two. That's how different this is. That was how I saw things, as just an ordinary person, but then
なるほどな
I never imagined I would hear the name Fenrir in a place like this. Huh? You recognize it? Recognize it? The Fenrir Mercenary Corps is a collection of battle-crazy warmonger. But they do have their uses, and they always get job done. That's worth remembering. This is all the part of a world totally removed from the one I live in. I have to say, I'm intrigued. Every room I've heard says that Fenrir has already...
Wow, I feel like our hero is becoming a bit player. And a bit player is becoming our hero.
It's you!
Why have you got in your pretty little hands there? Oh, you found her profile!
So what if we did, huh?
Don't freak out on me. I'm not gonna hold it against you or anything. In case you're wondering, I don't hold it against Kyoko either. Even though she stole it and hid it.
Do you play on Steam or no? No, I do not. I am playing on PlayStation. This is from my PlayStation. Do I play at times on Steam? Sure, but I don't... This game is on PlayStation right now. I don't have that many games on Steam, to be honest.
After all, there's no rule against stealing, is there? But who? I can't forgive is Miss Ogami, who broke the rules and busted into the headmaster's room. Maybe I drag her corpse out here and slice it up and devour it, because I'm no omnivorous, you know? Omnivorous? Omnivorous? I don't know.
Are rule violations really so unforgivable? You're quite adamant about those regulations of yours.
Of course I am. A proper school life is built on the dedication to organization and order. Which is why even I, as the school headmaster, have to follow the regulation myself.
Oh, so you're saying you have to follow your own rules as well?
Absolutely. I can't have you complaining about how unfair it all is, now can I? In fact, the subject of fairness, would you like to know something interesting?
Interesting.
It's about the one that one writing all the rules. They're actually one of the participants in this killing game. I don't think I ever actually told you how many participants there actually were, did I? I was thinking I probably should clarify that. When you all first got together in the main hallway, back when there were 15 people there, right? I think the first meeting may have led to a little misunderstanding among you all.
A misunderstanding? Are you saying?
That's right, there weren't actually 15 of you. The total number of students taking part in this killing game was actually 16.
16? Then...
戦場ムクロこの学園に潜む16
Actually, this is like the 16th time I see this clip. Like this scene right here, I've seen it like 1,050,000 times. Man.
戦場ムクロに気をつけて
No joke. A 16th student, Mikuro Ikusaba. She's part of the school life. So the one making all the regulation is...
なぜだ
Why?
Huh? Did you say something?
Why are you telling us this?
Oh well, because, like I told you, this killing game is desperately popular, you wouldn't believe the ratings. And since we got so many viewers now, I wanted to make sure everyone was on the same page. I don't want to wake up to a hurricane of complaints and hate mail, you know? Makes sense? Okay, that's all you get for now. Oh, actually, I do have some revenge to get, so I have an extra bonus for you.
Revenge?
I want to get back at the sneaky Miss Kirigiri, so I'm gonna share a little secret with ya.
Seriously?
You know, she wears those stupid gloves day in and day out, all the time. Well, don't tell anyone I told you, but she wears them to cover a bunch of hideous scars that she doesn't want anyone to see.
What?
Boop, boop, boop. Okay, now that's all you get.
Kyoko wearing those clothes to cover up a bunch of scars? Wait, it's on the back of her hand. The tattoo. Wait, but no. Monokuma specifically said there were scars, right? And that's why Kyoko wears those gloves, to hide the scars. Which means... those fake nails on the corpse. Are you thinking about Kyoko again? Huh?
なんだ
Forget about her. What matters right now is uncovering Monokuma's trap. His trap?
海にね
God, must have really hated you. To make you so dull. Don't you remember when Monokuma just told us? He said there was 16 students, right? Which means Mukuro was a student here. Obviously, Monokuma was trying to tell us that Mukuro is the one creating the rules of the game. Well, why would he tell us that? And why now? He said he wanted to make things clear so there wouldn't be any complaints later. But the mere fact that he said that proves that Mukuro is connected to this case. That's why Monokuma revealed the existence of the 16th student. It is to make our investigation fair. Mukuro is related to the case?
ありえるな
Perhaps she's the one who killed Kyoko. What? I will explain why we would have to have a class trial, wouldn't it? Oh. If she's a student and she killed someone, that would make her part of the school killing game. Mikuro is the killer. She killed Kyoko. Anyone should be able to come to that conclusion, don't you think? In fact, that's exactly what I thought when the investigation first began.
なんだ
But based on what Monokuma just told us, I've changed my mind.
決まりだ
Mukuro Ikusuba is in the culprit. Huh? What makes you say that? Without Mukuro, the ultimate despair was the mastermind's true identity. If that's true, Monokuma's behavior makes no sense. Why would the mastermind go out of the way to reveal themselves to us? That's a good point.
つまり
Mukuro giving us information that would raise a question about her would be bold to say the least. It makes more sense than to assume that Mukuro is in the culprit. So the trap. They want us to suspect Mukuro and come to the wrong conclusion. That's what makes sense to me. The way you say it, this definitely does seem possible. But if that's really true, if Mukuro isn't the killer, then who is? Well then, I believe our work here is finished. Let's move on. I'm sure there's other places in need of investigation. I should find out that key that the dojo really connected.
行くぞ。
Well, are you coming? Yeah, I'm going, Bear, calm down. Yes. Wooden lockers here. They use wooden lock keys, just like those super traditional public bathhouses. Looks like the key we found in Kyoko's room really does go to one of these lockers.
なるほど。
Makoto, do you see the locker farthest to your right?
妙だな。
As the one that doesn't have a key in it at the moment. You understand what that means, right? I should probably use the key we found on the locker, right?
そう。
Well, yes, try it. Oh, okay. I took out the wood block key, inserted it into locker metal lock. What? Click. The locker eagerly accepted the key and it opened. The arrows in here. It looks like 10 arrows in total. They look like they're made of titanium, which means they're quite strong despite how thin they are. Of course, without a bow, they are nothing but strong little sticks. Strong sticks. Oh, there's something else inside the locker. It's a wadded up ball of duct tape. I wonder what it was for. Used for. Is that a blood stain?
なるほど。
If it is, that means it must surely be related to the case. This duct tape is related to the case somehow. How? But how could it possibly be involved? I think that's all the locker has to offer for now. Is something wrong?
妙だな。
It's very old, don't you think? The locker was hidden items that were clearly related to the case. But how did the key to the locker wind up in victim's room?
なぜだ。
Or perhaps... Byakuya? Forget it. Come on, we need to continue on to the next location. Huh? What next location?
なんだ。
Is this something we need to look into? We need to do more research on Fenrir. Fenrir? You mean the mercenary group that Mikuro was part of? But how are we supposed to find out about that? Isn't obvious. Where in this school would you go to do research on something? Research? Are you talking about the archive? That's right, the archive, all kind of info the general public doesn't have access to.
行くぞ。
We only have so much time before the trial begins. Let's hurry. Let's go! I believe there was a file related to Fenrir somewhere here. Byakuya seemed to know the archive like the back of his hand, or straight to the shelf in the back. Ah, here we go. He quickly returned with the file in hand.
なるほどね。
Take a look at this. I have no idea what it says. What language is this? How did you make it out of high school without learning a single word of French? Pretty sure most high schooler can't speak French. Well, whatever. I'll read it for you, but I expect you to repay your debt 100 times. 100 times? Isn't that kind of extreme? Fenrir is an elite fighting unit, based out of the Middle East. Unlike military contractors, they are a fierce group of soldiers who engage in direct combat. They claim that a single member is equivalent to an entire company of regular soldiers. Just like Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok. Their mere presence isn't enough to strike fear into an enemy. They have been involved in countless military battles and operations, most of which are highly classified. However, some time ago, they completely ceased all activity. At present, their continued existence cannot be confirmed. There are unconfirmed reports that the key members of the group were all neutralized. Rumors indicate that they were killed to keep them from revealing the many state secrets they were acquired. Some, however, believe there were mounting internal tension within the group. They simply imploded. ... What is it? This all sounds like some kind of alternate reality. Well, it isn't. This is our reality, the only reality. These people are part of our world. The battlefields are much different from our lives here. An unpredictable, unimaginable world. That's what makes it all so exciting. Exciting. Definitely isn't the word I would use. So, did anything jump out at you? This may be your last opportunity to learn about Fenrir. Now that you mention it, the report says something about where the Fenrir comes from. Name Fenrir comes from, right? That's right. It said Fenrir is the wolf of Ragnarok. Ragnarok? Speaking of which, would you like to know something interesting related to that? To show that they're members of that team, each shoulder that joins the squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body. What? Got a tattoo of Fenrir? Could that mean? Dong bing bong.
時間はありとあらゆる生物、物質、現象に地味ですが確実な攻撃を浴びせ続けているのです。僕らは少しずつ着実にダメージを負っている。そのことをもっと自覚するべきなのです。というわけで時間ですよ。卓球裁判を始めます。じゃあお前らはいつもの場所にさっさと集合してください。うぷぷ、また後でね。
また後でね。ダメダメ、ダメよ。So, then the time has come. All we can do now is try to uncover the truth during the class trial. It would seem that way. Let's go. The thing is, I kind of know that the body is actually Mukuro and not Kyoko. Kind of already knew that. Mostly because of the fingernail. She can't have a glove if she has fingernails on. Or the gloves is gonna be hard to use if she has fingernails on. Oh, yeah, I mean, you know. Whoa, Byaku and Makuru shut up together. Where the heck have you two been? You just disappeared without a word. We were investigating, of course. How could you not figure that out by this point?
Makoto ranked high enough for you guys to go together?
Yes, the two of you? What? Are you jealous? Or are you making up some kind of creepy fantasy for yourself? Stop talking and brace yourselves. He'll be here any second. Any second. You can show up at any time. When I imagined what was about to happen, I immediately tensed up and prepared myself. But we stood there for 5 full minutes, waiting for something weird to happen. And then 5 minutes became 10. What's going on? Why hasn't Monokuma shown up yet? Maybe he died again. What should we do? Should we keep waiting or what? Wait, Jesus! Did I scare you? I demand an explanation. Why did you waste my time and make me wait like that?
What? I made you wait? I'm going all backwards. You're the one making me wait.
Huh?
I'm waiting for everyone to arrive. We can't start till everyone's here. Now can we?
What are you talking about? Everyone is here. We've all been waiting for you.
Sorry, but you're wrong. I've been waiting 10 minutes now. So it's okay if I punish the one making us all wait, right? If we all agree it's a violation, I'll arrange a punishment right now.
If it's me you're waiting for, I'm here. Rokuro, my bro, Toko, my third wife. What the? What do you mean, Toko, your third wife? Why Toko of every person, man? What Toko do you mean? Who's your first then? Give me the list. Give me the top 3, man. Give me your 3 wives, man. Waifus. Give me your top 3. I'm doing great, man. How are you doing? I've got all the names. Let me see. I can remind you. Look at this. Alright. So we got Makoto. No, I'm joking. We got... where's the women? Sayaka. We got Kyoko. We got Asahina. We got Toko. We got Sakura. we got Celeste, we got Junko, we got Chihiro. And then we also got the 16th student, which is Mukuro, but we don't know how she looks yet. So again, Chihiro, Junko, Celeste, Sakura, Toko, Asahina, Kyoko, and we have Sayaka. Give me your top 3 right now. Right now, give me your top 3 right now. Let's see if you're valid, man. Let me see if you're valid, brother. I got an ad. Oh. Oh, never mind. Okay. You back or no? As soon as I saw the first character. Dang. Let me know when you're back. Alright, I'm back. Alright, so we have got Sayaka, Kyoko, Asahina, Toko, Sakura, Celeste, Junko, Chihiro. Give me your top 3. Let's see if you're valid, man. Let's see if you're valid. Okay, let's go. Celeste, okay. So Celeste number 1, I guess. And then Sakura. You like give absolute massive. And then Toko. That is crazy. That is crazy. Nah, you're not valid, but you ain't valid. But what the heck is this? Celeste is fine. Toko. No thanks. Sakura, no worries, man. She's way too big, man. But the things Sakura would do to me. Yeah, exactly. That's why I don't want her, man. I'm good. I'm good. Female Broly, me. Yeah, for real, man. Nah, I'm good. I'm good on Sakura, man. I'm good. I know, no problem with picking buff women, but like if they're more buff than me, then I feel a bit sad, man. That I'm doing something wrong with my life, bro. That's your top 3. Alright, man. Alright. You wanna hear mine? Kyoko. That's my top 3. Alright, let's go. When we heard that voice, we all spun around to look. I'm here. And no roof's been broken. Kyoko! Kyoko, you're still alive! No, that's a ghost! Stop talking. If you wanna fight, do it in a class trial. You need to save some of the fun for later, right? But is it okay that there's no particular penalty for being late? I made it here just fine. What school regulation did I violate? Am I wrong? You're so selfish, so spoiled. You're right, there's no penalty officially, but I'll bet you'll be sorry later. No, I'll make sure you're sorry later. Anyway, hustle your butts onto the elevator. I'll be the one to step ahead of you. When Monokuma was gone, I rushed up to Kyoko. Kyoko! So you really didn't die? Of course I didn't die. Thank God. I'm so glad you're okay. Perhaps there's not necessarily a good thing for us. Huh? He's right. Now we gotta deal with the ghost. I told you, stop talking. Come on. Let's just go. Whatever we need to discuss, we can do it during trial. Without ever looking directly at Kyoko, Byakuya stepped into the elevator. Master, wait for me. Good call. Who knows what might happen to us if we take too long. I'll be happy when this trial is all over. One after another, everyone piled into the elevator. But I couldn't help myself. I had to talk to Kyoko before the trial started. Kyoko! Listen, before we get started, I have to ask you. Where have you been this whole time? You used that key of yours to get somewhere, didn't you? So, I went to investigate the second floor of the dorms. The second floor? There aren't many monitors and cameras there, so I was able to avoid Monokuma completely. Of course, I also missed his announcement because of that. I had no idea that body had been discovered. And when did you find out? Just now. I finished my search and came back down just in time to hear the class trial announcement. I took some time to go over the crime scene first. Can't go to a trial completely uninformed, can I? So that's why you were late. I'm sorry I kept you all waiting. But if you were on second floor of the dorms, then that's what the key you found goes to. Actually, to be precise, not quite. I summon a secret tool which can open any lock in the school. What? A secret tool? What the? Hey, what are you doing? Hurry up, you get trouble with Monokuma. We can go over all the details after we go through the trail, okay, Makoto? Right now, I just want to focus on surviving our current situation. Because this is probably the single most crucial moment so far for me. For her? That's a strange way to put it. The class trial is important for everyone, right? So why would she say it's a crucial moment for her? Well, if that's all, seemingly unconcerned, Kyoko made her way to the elevator. I'm just overthinking what she said, right? I mean, look at her. How can you not like her, man? She says, wow! Sorry. Being the last one left, I stepped into the elevator. And when I say, you know, the top one is for the character I play as, Makoto. It's not for me. It's just for the character I think would fit the best with Makoto, which is Kyoko. It just works so good, man. And the door slid shut. This time the clunking was loud enough to hurt my ears, and the dread began to consume me once again. I can't imagine ever getting used to the mental pressure that comes with preparing for an execution. In that dusky darkness, nobody said a word. We just stood there, silent and still. After an immersible period of time, the doors opened without warning. A dazzling light penetrated every depth of my eyes. But it wasn't the illuminating light of hope. It was the blinding light of despair. Whoa! This room is colorful. I've been waiting for this. I feel like I'm inspired ever since we got together like this. The time for pointless jokes and jams has passed. Let's get on with the show. And so, the curtain opened for the 5th time. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, and a deadly faith. A deadly class trial.